Yeah. Yo, I fucking love this album.
Oh yeah, I know you're tired of the fake shit. Know you're tired
I know,
of the chasing.
I don't know if Caskey really likes this album. I know there's some things that he's taken off of his YouTube, and he's kind of like, you know, maybe it was under a different label, or not label, but maybe it was under different distribution, and he's not really making anything off of it, or it's just something he put out that he was kind of, you know, whatever. This is an EP. It's like 16 minutes. I kind of have a feeling I know where this album came from, or like what his inspiration was behind this, because I've been following Caskey for, should I want to say 10 years? Right? I'm not really, I don't know the time period. I can just tell you that when I heard him, it was way before anybody else heard him. And I don't say that to like brag about it. It's just whatever. It's just to give you some context to how much of a fan I am. And the things that I like from him are not necessarily everything that everybody else likes. You know, like all the Black Sheep projects are fucking amazing. Music to Die To is one of my favorites. It's just that different aspect of the artist, you know, not just being a rapper, but being a creative and an artist, right? Because a long time ago, I used to say, people would say, you rap? And I'm like, no, I'm not a rapper. I'm an artist. You know, I create art with my music. And Caskey is an artist, a painter, a musician. His whole life is art. You know, his tattoos, all that shit. And this album, I'm not going to speculate on where it's from. Hopefully one day I'd like to be able to interview him and ask him a little bit more about it, if he feels like talking about it. I know it's probably the album content is pretty comes from a different place, like I don't want to say a sad place, but like a place where, like, you know, it might have been going through some emotional things and shit. But I love this album. It's not exactly like full of bangers or anything. It's just really emotional and heartfelt, and I just really like it. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and get my intro going, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I got like 3 more subscribers to 1,000. I'm just going through my watch later list. I had this in there just because I don't want to ever lose it. You know, I love it, and I just put it in there. So I was gonna get to it this morning and then get to some other ones that are on my list from people who suggested. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Thanks for watching. Let's go.
Would you rather be dead? No. Would you rather die here? No. What did you want to be, Raymond K. Hessel? The question, Raymond, was what did you want to be?
Answer him, Raymond. Jesus.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
That's my favorite part. He's like, answer him, Raymond. I made that beat. Put the sample in there. Fight Club's one of my favorite movies. Maybe one day I'll finish that song, or maybe it's just my intro and that's just the way it is, you know. But I made that beat. I've always wanted to get on it. I have a concept for it, but I just never finished it. No lyrics ever came to it. No lyrics ever came to me for that song. I still don't have lyrics for it. I've spit like some old lyrics over the top of it, which sound like they fit, but it never came to fruition. I never recorded it. Every once in a while I try to record it. It just doesn't come out. I don't know why. So anyway, let's get to this album. This is my favorite. I won't say it's my favorite album. It's just one of my. I think I'm one of those fans that likes the real, like when everybody says Eminem's Relapse, they're like, Relapse was trash. I'd be like, yo, Relapse was the shit. Relapse was like Slim Shady times 10. You know, I loved it. Same thing with this, like Music to Die To, Wish You Were Here, Transient Classics. Like those are the types of shit, like MGK's, one of his first mixtapes. You know, like I just love the things that most people don't like. So earlier I said I wasn't going to speculate on like what this is about, but I'm going to kind of get into a little bit of, you know, The Plane, Wish You Were Here. You know, it might be about a relationship, someone who left or wasn't like, you know, I know a little bit more about the artist than most people do. So I'm not going to just speculate, but I don't want to say it. Because I want to actually ask Caskey himself about this album, if he's open to be talking about it. But it's just 16 minutes of like emotion, you know, like and just experimenting and with different things. But you know, The Plane is kind of someone, taken off, and maybe you wouldn't guess what it was about just from the cover, but I know, based on the music and what I heard, what I know about his life, and what I've seen on Instagram way back, and he's removed a lot of that stuff since then. So, Caskey, if you're watching this, man, and you don't want me to do this, or you want me to take it down, I certainly will, man. I totally understand, like, reliving things, and if that's why you maybe took it off your channel, I don't know. I'm not really sure if it's still on your channel. I know I found this somewhere else. So, again, much respect. If you don't want me doing this, you want me to take it down, please just let me know. Just comment, man. I've seen you comment before, and I really appreciate it. Like, that's the pinnacle. Like, when I tell people I do reactions, and I'm like, and you know what? I actually have artists that I review comment on my channel, which I'm sure, like, tons of reactors get that if they're popular, but I'm not popular. I've been doing this for a year and a half. When I had 500 subscribers, Caskey commented on one of my videos, and it's just amazing. You feel like you made it. You know what I mean? I don't get nothing off this. Like, but when the artist recognizes you that you're doing something, it just feels good. So, like I said, if I'm not, I shouldn't be doing this, or you don't want me to be doing this, please just let me know. It's cool. I might just keep the big head up. I never really liked the way this transitions into this first song. I felt like it should have transitioned a little better. It was kind of like a hard transition. But regardless, this little intro here, it sounds like maybe some voicemails, like some conversations somebody was having. Sounds like a plane taking off, you know what I mean? I was ready for that to come in like off the drums. Like I thought it was going to come into a new song, but then it came into this.
I know you're tired of the fake shit. Know you're tired of the chasing. Know you're tired of all the nights where he give you misinformation. I know you're tired of the fake shit.
Look, I'm getting chills already. Because the reason why I like this album, and the reason why I like a lot of like music, right? Because everybody, you feel it. Like something touches you. Like I've been in a situation where someone was being treated a certain way by somebody else, and I was kind of a girl, and I was kind of trying to work it out with her, like thinking I was the one, you know what I mean? Where we're like, like if someone was with someone else and I'm like the side dude, you know what I mean? Like that's how it was. And here I was thinking like I was the one that was gonna save her from this guy who was like treating her bad, you know what I mean? And girls will say like, oh, he's treating me bad. You don't know. Don't mess with people that have people. It just never ends well. You know what I mean? Even if you're married off of shit, I'm not going to get into that. Just that situation wasn't good for me. I don't know what I was thinking. I like kind of fell in love with somebody that wasn't mine. You know what I mean? So this album kind of falls along those lines. I don't know if it falls along those lines for Caskey. I don't know what this album means to him, but that's when I hear this, that's what I hear. It reminds me of that situation I was in, so like it really gives me chills because it was something I went through in my life. It was something significant that I went through in my life. It changed me. It changed me for the better and made me a better person, but I went through some real bad times like dealing with that situation.
Tired of the chasing, know you're tired of all the nights where he give you misinformation. I know you're tired of the fake shit. Know you tired of the chasing. Know you tired of all.
This is why I like Caskey too. He's like a diverse artist.
Why you giving him your 2 cents, knowing he ain't paying you no mind? He don't see your vision, girl, he blind. You got something that's divine. You been fine-tuned, I mean hella fine. When the love's real, there is never time. Never no time to spend. When you don't hide a thing, there's never a sign to send. Yeah, it's real love when you can find a friend in the midst of these false worlds of mine. So I know you're tired of the fake shit. Know you tired of the chasing. Know you tired of all the nights.
Yeah, I know it's only 2 minutes in, but You know, I want to say like when you're inspired by a situation and to make there's some music that I've made that was like from a different time period, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I wrote that. I can't believe I was so much in my feelings that I wrote something like specifically directed towards someone. And I know we have life experiences, and we take our music to certain places because of those life experiences, but like it just made me feel like bad. Like I can't believe I put all this energy and work into somebody or something, that I made music about it, because music is like heartfelt to me, you know what I mean? If I'm making music, I really got to feel it. I'm not just out here like recording anything, right? I haven't recorded in years because I just haven't been inspired that way. You know, I've been really happy, been really good situations. My marriage is great, you know, like, so I never wrote about any hardship. People write from hard experiences and hardships, and it's not hard to write when you're happy. It's just that you don't feel the need to put it out there like that. Like when you're happy, you're happy. You know, you're in your zone. I'd like to be able to write more of that. Like Caskey's got the album Music to Die To, and then he said he was gonna put out an album called Music to Live To, and it hasn't come out yet. And I just think because it's really hard, you want to share a lot of music sometimes shares the pain, right? And not necessarily all the people write love songs, but those love songs aren't generally rap songs, you know, like, anyway. So, listen, we're only 2 minutes in. Let's keep going.
Swear he give you misinformation. I know you're tired of the chasing. Know you tired of all the basic hoes that he give all attention. Why you there looking amazing? You deserve better, babe.
You deserve better, babe.
Yeah. You deserve better, babe. You deserve better, babe. Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but that's cool.
You deserve better, babe. Cause I know you getting tired of the fuck shit. Seem like you put so much into production. All that time getting ready, now he rushing. You got something that someone should be in love with. Girl, I know you getting tired of the fuck shit. No, we ain't expect to see you when you rushed in. Seem like you give it all and get up nothing. How I feel to be on the other end of such shit. Girl, I know you're tired.
This might be one of those projects that Caskey's just kind of like, yeah, I probably wish I didn't do that. You know, like, you know, I don't think he has any regrets or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like everything he's put out, he's like, look, it's just my art, and that's how I feel. It's just my art, you know. But I've deleted some songs because I've just been like, oh, I don't even want that out there, you know.
Just give me a call when you is ready. I'll be there supplying. I know you're tired of the fake shit. Know you tired of the chasing. Know you tired of all the nights where he give you misinformation. I know you're tired of the chasing.
Sounds like somebody's cheating on her, you know, and she's dealing with some bullshit. Giving other girls attention. While you there looking amazing, you deserve better, baby. Like, you looking great. You looking good, and you deserve. He's out there giving all these other girls attention, and you're right here. You know what I mean? I get it. I felt that way towards somebody. I was like, man. But what's crazy is that, like, in that same sense, it's like I'm talking about a dude that's giving someone else attention. Meanwhile, I'm that other dude for her. You know, so that's crazy. Like, you know, two wrongs don't make a right. So here I am engaging in some kind of, like, cheating, you know, and I'm not the one. I'm single, but she is. And I'm kind of the second dude. And then complaining about how he's treating her bad and be like, well, shit, like, she's treating him bad. Like, that's not how it works, you know? Like, either leave him or shit, you know?
Know you tired of the chasing. Know you tired of the nights where he give you misinformation. I know you're tired of the fake shit. Know you tired of feeling wasted. Know you tired of all the nights you with your girls out getting wasted. You deserve better, babe. Yeah. You deserve better, babe.
Definitely an experimental album.
You deserve better, babe.
EP, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It was like in between the Black Sheep
You deserve better, babe.
projects. Yeah.
I'm making this quick video
fuck
because
off,
it has
man.
been 1 month since joining the Cashflow 101 system, and
My bad. Look, I'm gonna pay for a subscription soon. Let me get to 1,000. Look, cause here's the thing: I don't want to pay for something that's not. Why I can watch videos for free on YouTube, right? I'm doing reactions. I totally get it. Until I start receiving something from YouTube, I'm not paying shit, and that might be, you know, selfish or whatever. Like people can talk shit to me about it, but I'll eventually, when I get a little something from this, I will pay for the subscription, and you'll never have to worry about this shit again. But until then, that's just the way it is, you know.
Gotta be careful about the shit that you say, cause you're always gonna get what you ask for.
Yeah.
Stepping outside through the back door, I remember scooping you in the black Ford. Now you're worldwide, got stamps on the passport. You the whole reason that I rap more. Got me going crazy in the booth, babe. Rhyme so low in the city. All the bad things that I done, try to forget about your name, man. I pray the Lord forgive me. I'm starting up to hear me. Bad bitches, man, I know plenty. Rich guys, bitch, you know plenty. But women like you and guys like me. Beside the two of us, I don't think I know any. Yeah, and I know I said some fuck shit. Yeah.
But I didn't mean those things.
No, I put it all in your face when you ain't wanna see those things. Now you got me all at the house. It's starting to make me so strange. I know I said a lot of fuck shit, but I didn't mean those things.
Yeah, this sounds like, you know, like he says right here where you're like you got passports and the stamps. Like it sounds like she somehow became like a little bigger or started doing other shit, and like he's like, you know, like you doing this and doing that, and I feel like that's cool and everything, but
More got me going crazy in the booth, babe. Rhyme so low in the city. All the bad things that I done, try to forget about your name, man. I pray the Lord forgive me. I'm starting up to hear me. Bad bitches, man, I know plenty. Rich guys, bitch, you know plenty. But women like you and guys like me. Beside the two of us, I don't think I know any. Yeah, and I know I said some fuck shit.
yeah, that's something, bro. I'm like, but the reason why I like this album just because it's so relatable to me personally. Like, yeah, definitely. Like, there was a girl in my life that like was like all about that life, and you know, she might have liked me or whatever, but she definitely loved the life better than me. You know what I mean? And just and like I said, she had her. I don't want to get into it. It was so stupid. I just put myself in a situation where like I shouldn't have been in. You know, so like somebody left to see the plane. That's why you hear the plane in the beginning. She's going around the world, like kind of becoming more, you know, her, you know, whatever she's doing. And he's kind of like, yeah, you know, me and you go together. Like, you know, I know I said some fuck shit, but I didn't mean that. You know, like I know me, guys like me, girls like you know, we're very rare. There shouldn't be no, you know, whatever. But that's how I'm taking this.
But I didn't mean those things. No, I put it all in your face when you ain't wanna see those things. Now you got me all at the house. It's starting to make me so strange. I know I said a lot of fuck shit, but I didn't mean those things. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? I know I put it all in your face when you ain't wanna see those things. I already know that I'm an asshole. Always said that you wanna be free and you always gonna get
What you asked for?
In and out of the terminal, trying to find you. Maybe you just need a
Reminder.
Yeah, I know you love sex, but doggy style ain't the only time you gon' need someone behind you. Yeah, girl, and you be.
He said all in the terminal, like, because I thought maybe you just needed a reminder. Like, you know, like maybe it's like a movie, right? Like in a movie, they, you know, you chase the girl down that's leaving, you know, and it's like a movie. Like, you know, maybe you just needed a reminder. I had done that before too. Not in the airline. I didn't have a girl that was running around the world, but I had like driven somewhere and I kind of ended it in a bad way. And then I wanted to make it right, so I was kind of like doing extra shit, you know, like, and showing up at certain places, and it was really just so stupid, man, you know. So I wonder if Caskey feels the same way about this. It's beautiful music, man. So like, it's helping people. It got me through a lot of shit. Like, it got me through that feeling, you know, like that I was able to get over that person and move on with my life. So thank you for putting this out. Don't be, I hope you're not ashamed of it, or you're not like embarrassed by it, or that you don't like the work anymore. It's work, and it's gotten people through, and it might be old, but it still helps people, you know what I mean? So I think that's what music is all about. It's kind of like a therapy. And this album in particular is one that helped me get through a lot of shit.
You be playing my emotions. Tell me not to call you, a text you, a tweet you, the next day the car line's open.
What
I
the
made
fuck?
a plan, put it in motion. You made a plan for crossing over oceans. Outside about it like this shit I'm smoking, but I had to let you go to show you my devotion. Yeah, and I know I said some fuck shit. Yeah, but I didn't mean those things. No, I put it all in your face when you ain't wanna see those things. Now you got me locked in the house. It's starting to make me so strange. I know I said a lot of fuck shit, but I didn't mean those things. Yeah, yeah. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Oh yeah, 'cause I didn't mean those things. You know, I didn't mean those things. Girl,
Yeah,
I didn't mean those things.
I've had beats like this where this is how you feel.
See, you know, I
This
didn't
gives
mean
you
those
that
things.
vibe that you like, kind of like. I don't see a full rap song coming out of this. I just see like it's like an emotional apology. I got a song called No Apology that kind of vibes like that. I got a couple of the songs that I done called Remember. It's on my
Ready to start eating
Oh
them?
my God, every song,
Healthier?
bro. In between every song, I'm pissed. I don't like this, man. My bad, you guys. Let's go.
It happened in 1947.
I tried to warn you. Don't play, don't play, don't
Yeah, this whole album is about one particular thing, I have a feeling.
play, don't play, don't play,
Don't play with my fucking heart.
don't play,
Don't play.
don't play with my heart. Don't play, don't play, don't play with my heart. I've been going through some things. My bitch left me in the open. I've been going through some things. So you don't know the half of it I'm holding in. I don't know where I begin. I just roll me a blunt on my sin. Yeah. When I pop a pill, I'm feeling fine. I think something wrong with my state of mind. Yeah.
Yeah, this can't be like one of his favorites.
Don't play with my heart, I'm fragile.
I mean, looking back on it, he's probably like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I'd love to ask him what he feels about this album now, because, you know, it's not like one of his greatest works, you know, but it's something that I really, really tapped into. And, you know, even in this song, it's kind of, a lot of it seems kind of like freestyled. Like, let me just get in there and get some emotions off my chest and not really try to put it together. It just kind of is what it is. That's why it's just 16 minutes long, you know. It's just kind of like a quick album to let you know. To me, when I put out music, I hope the person that I wrote it about hears it. And not because I want them to like feel differently about anything, but just to get my side out. You'd be like, listen, like, I felt this way. This is how it made me feel. Because sometimes you don't get that chance. Like, people won't let you do that. You know, you can try to do it, and they're just like, if they're over their shit, they're like, you know, they don't want to hear it. Some people do. Some people are really cool. You can talk it out. But from my experience in relationships and other people, they don't really. Most people just kind of move on they never like talk about it. They're not able to like work it out. And that's what I love about music. And some artists are able to just like, yo, let me get this out on wax and like really get it off my chest. And I don't got to talk about it no more ever again. It's not going to affect my future. It's not going to affect any relationships I have now. It's just I needed to get it off my chest and I needed to put it out there. And I think that's what this album was.
Fucking women I don't care about. Ooh, it's a battle. Don't play, don't play. Don't play with my heart. Don't play, don't play. Don't play with my heart. I don't celebrate nothing. My bitch let me on my birthday.
Oh.
I went and potted 2-pack. Shit hit me in the worst way.
Man, he said, what?
I don't celebrate nothing.
I don't celebrate nothing.
My bitch let me on
My birthday.
I went and potted 2-pack.
Went and popped a 2-pack.
Shit hit me in the worst
Shit hit me in the
way.
worst way.
Drunk once again inside of the club trying to find love.
Drunk once again inside the club, try to find
Hate to
love.
play it in my head, but I wish I could rewind us. Don't play.
It's playing in my head, but I wish I could rewind us. Like, yeah, man, I felt that way.
My heart, I got demons. Thinking you the one that's gonna change a girl you dreaming. I made myself in love with money never leaving. Don't fucking play. Don't play.
This is a transition. It's like a turning point to me, because when I followed him on Instagram, like there was a lot of pictures of a relationship, you know, that he had been in, and like, I think that's what this is about. Like, this is a turning point for him. Like, he was like, man, I made myself in love with money because money don't leave, you know. And then he's found love recent years, and it's just amazing. Like, it's better than it could have ever fucking been. So like, much love to that relationship, because you see what someone can really do for you. Like his whole demeanor, his whole like spirituals levels. He's always been like that, but someone that compliments you versus like puts you down and makes you worse, as much as in love with them as you are, if they're not bringing you up, or like, you know, you're not coming up together, then what the fuck's the point, man? Because all you're doing is like wasting your time in that relationship. So like now you see like how much a person that really connects with you and really is about you moves you. You know what I mean? So that, yeah.
Girl you dreaming. I made myself in love with money never leaving. Don't fucking play. Don't play. I ain't someone that you wanna get lost in. I ain't someone, no. I got head problems, fucking with me
It's exhausting.
Don't play.
Exhausting. Yeah. Fucking with somebody that's got too many problems, man, like, it's exhausting. Totally. Like, in it could be anybody. It could be you. Like, me. Like, I could imagine people fucking with me that, like, when I was going through some shit, and they're like, man, you just being around this person is just exhausting, you know, like.
Don't play with my heart. Don't play with my heart. I've been going through some things. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see it. I've been going through some things. Yeah, I popped up, it's all leave it. Tell the night. Going through some things. I've been going through some things. Yeah, I just popped me some jams. Yeah, I'm spending nights and sleeps with Percocet. You a rich girl, but you left me in a debt. I ain't in a ride about it, I just got away. I ain't trying to sing my heart away, I'm in a jet. I'm flying overseas. How you find love when your fees for your show alone enough to make them freeze? These bitches only want you cause they see you on the tees. How a girl like that supposed to take care of your needs? Yeah, the girl I love, she went to Asia. That shit turned me to a player. Maybe one day I'ma change her.
Yeah, I mean, he says it in the song right here. You know, it's not like anything I'm saying is like secret. You know, like somebody he was in love with or whatever, he had deep feelings for, left, and you know, he was hurt by it. And right here though, he's like, I'll get over it. Like, it's all right.
That shit turned me to a player. Maybe one day I'ma change her. But probably not. So it's best you don't play. Don't play.
Yeah, these just those beats. I have a bunch of these beats. Like, they're just like real lovey, heartfelt, real sad kind of sometimes, you know, like, I get it. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. Just because this piano, one time I was playing the piano to this song. And this is my favorite on this album.
Please enter your password, then press pound.
Yeah.
You have no new messages in your mailbox.
It's cold, right? Look, I'm getting chills again. I'm getting chills again. It's because it's like, I feel it. You know, you're checking.
I'm making this quick video.
Shut the fuck up. I might not even fucking post this just because it is. I'm saying, you know. The theme is the plane.
No, I made my mistakes. I ain't mean to say you tripping. I was wrong about it all. I would never tell you different. Where do we go wrong? I don't know all the specifics. I just wish that I could change it, go back to a time where it all was so different. So many times I seen her eyes. I couldn't tell the truth, I said the lies. Wish I would never did it from the jump. But that's the way when you caught in the vibes. I wish I could just change
for you, baby.
I ain't mean to call that pain to you, baby. But I know it takes some time to heal. So when you're ready, just call. 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 Yeah. Cause I'll be on a flight from Houston. I know I've been sending mixed signals and that shit confusing. I hate it when you don't be answering my text and phone call, that shit get abusing. How's we supposed to make changes when you act like talking about it's a nuisance? I guess since you ain't gon' hit the reply, I just gotta put shit in the music. So baby, just hit me on back when you ready to call. When you ready, just call. When you ready, just call.
Yo, listen to that shit. Like, he's just like that's just shit people normally go through. Like, you're not responding to phone calls and text messages. Like, how are we supposed to work this out if you don't want to talk about it? Like, and that's that shit that he's like, I guess I'll just put it in my music. And you know what most my experience that comes from is like, if you're chasing somebody, you're trying to get somebody to listen to you, they don't really want to listen. You know what I mean? It's like, why? Why did I waste my time trying to text this person or call this person, explain myself and all that? They weren't even interested. If they were, then that would be who was for you, and you would have been able to talk about it because they want to work it out. That person, whoever this was, didn't want to work it out. It just was what it was, you know. So.
When you're ready, just call. Yeah. Cause I'll be on a flight from Houston. I know I've been sending mixed signals and that shit confusing. I hate it when you don't be answering my text and phone call, that shit get abusing. How's we supposed to make changes when you act like talking about it's a nuisance? I guess since you ain't gon' hit the reply, I just gotta put shit in my music. So baby, just hit me when you ready to call. When you ready, just 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 call. No, I made my mistakes. I'll take care of it all. All the nights you was laying low. Out the country with no place to go. It's gotta feel weird with no one to hold on. I would break down, but you were so strong. Yeah. All the nights out laying low. Yeah. Out the country with no place to go. Yeah. It's gotta feel weird with no one to hold on. Yeah. I would break down, but you were so strong. When you ready, just call.
Then that's another thing. Like, just this will be the last time I interrupted. It's only another minute, but it's exhausting chasing someone. And I know I said this just a minute ago. It's just exhausting chasing someone and being like vulnerable, you know, vulnerable to the point where like you're ready to just anything. Can I do anything to make this right? You know what I mean? Like, and you're just putting it all in, all your emotions out there. And, you know, even though you're putting it in the music, you still have those emotions. And to put your emotions out there and not get any reciprocal or not get anything back is really heartbreaking. You know, I can totally feel it.
When you're ready, just call. No, I made my mistakes. I'll take care of it all. When you ready, just call. When you ready, just call. No, I made my mistakes. I'll take care of it all. Yeah. When you ready, just call. 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 No, I made my mistakes. I'll take care of it all.
I love this beat. I love that piano. Yeah. Yeah, like, you know. Yeah, like, listen, despite the interruptions by the commercials and everything, I mean, it's whatever. You know, I really wanted to do this album. It's been on my watch later list. And Caskey had said a while back, like, don't react to my old shit. And I get it, man. I totally understand. And again, like I said, if you see this and, you know, you don't want me to continue to react to this, please just tell me. I'll take it down. But it's something that people, I think, need to hear from an artist like this, because, you know, a lot of times people, like, don't know the depth of the artist or the depth of their creativity. And I think Caskey is, like, a super diverse artist, and he's explored, like, many different ways to express himself in his music and art, and I just really enjoy and appreciate it. And then the new stuff that he's doing with his girl now, like their paintings and shit, just fucking amazing. Like, none of that could ever come about without that hurt and pain that came with it, you know, and that made him the person he is today. So, like, shout out to Caskey, much respect. If you're watching this, dude, I appreciate you for letting me making this music for me to react to. Like I say all the time, like, who the fuck am I to be critiquing anybody on anything? You know, I'm an artist myself, so I just totally respect it, no matter what they're doing, no matter what anybody's doing. This is one of my kind of, like, what do you call it, like, low-key favorites. Like, it's something that's, like, it might not be the best album that he's ever done, but it certainly, like, touched a couple things that a lot of people go through, and a lot of things that I was going through personally, and it kind of set, in my opinion, Caskey up to be this type of artist, like a more emotional, diverse, willing to put himself out there, vulnerable. You know, just that's why I like him. That's why I follow him. So anyway, you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm 3 away from 1,000. I might already be at 1,000 by the time you see this, because I might put this out a little later. Or I might put it out today. I'm just kind of embarrassed by the commercials. You know what I mean? I don't want to be. I know it is what it is, and I'll end up getting a subscription eventually, but not yet. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, peace.
Are the people you depend on. We cook your meals, we haul your trash, we connect your calls, we drive your ambulances, we guard you while you sleep. Do not fuck with us.